So in the last video, we have discussed about the HTML headings, paragraphs and typography. So in this video, I am gonna jump a little bit more about how to structure your web headings, because this is very important once you start to build websites. So as you can see here, the heading tags ranges from H1 to H6, as I have told you in the last video. So we give each sections of a page an appropriate heading depending on the hierarchy of the document. So for example, the blog, as I have told in the last video, the heading of the blog might be an H1, and each section for that blog post can have a different heading like H2, H3, etc. So I am gonna go back into my editor and I am gonna show you in detail about how to structure your headings. So as you can see here, I have already created a HTML file for structuring headings.html, and I have given a title, and inside the body, as you can see here, I have given an H1 and a paragraph tag, and I have given you an example for different subsections. So this is like the main section and subsection. So you might be seeing this document and wondering what is given H1 for every headings. I just wanted to show you that how you must actually structure your headings in the web page. So I'm going to open this up with live server, and as you can see here, all the headings are H1s. So I'm looking at this web page and I am wondering like which is the main heading and which is the subheading, and whether this is a subheading for this and this is a subheading for this. I can't really tell the difference. Everything are same, right? So you could in the CSS you could like change the font size of this, and for this you can change the font size to be smaller than this. Obviously you could do that, but the problem is once your web page has been for example a screen reader or a search engine like they searches your web page, all they do is they don't care about your CSS document at all. They only care about the structure of your HTML. So they might be wondering like what I can't tell any difference between these headings. So everything are same. So it's very important that you must structure your headings. So I am gonna go into my text editor and I am gonna change the heading for each thing. So the first one, as you can see here, I think it's correct, because you can see this is like the main heading for the web page. So this one we don't have to change anything, but this thing here, it is actually a subheading for this. So I'm gonna change it to H2. So you can obviously do control and enter H2, and this thing is actually a subheading for this. So I'm gonna change it to H3. So you can select everything and H3. So obviously this is not a subheading for this, so this is a subheading for this thing. So I'm gonna change it to H2. So you can select everything. So about and contact is both are H2, and this contact for by phone email, it's actually a subheading for contact. So I'm gonna change it to H3. So save, and as you can see here, you can really tell the difference when seeing this document. So this is like the main heading, and this is like the subsection for this, and these two are subsection for this one, and this is a subsection for this. So you can really tell the difference while seeing this document. So when the screen reader reads it, they will be absolutely clear that okay, this is here I have written the structure correctly. So if you want to have another heading inside, for example inside the phone I should have another heading, you can have a H4 tag and you can write. So these headings you can see it follows a hierarchy. So remember, always follow the hierarchy to structure your headings. So that's it, guys. So this is a thing that I have to tell you. So in the next video we are going to jump into the images and the links. So don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.